civil disobedience. Withdrawal of non-cooperation movement. Non-cooperation movement was becoming more and more violent with the time. So Mahatma Gandhi decided to withdraw this movement. Also, some leaders of Congress like C.R. Das, Motilal Nehru believes that by taking part in provincial council elections, they could oppose the British policies, show that the government is not actually democratic and could seek for reforms. While other leaders like Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose strongly believed in more powerful movement for full independence of India. Increased misery of peasants. In addition to this internal debate, worldwide economic depression during late 1920s worsened the situation. Agricultural prices went down. The demand for agricultural goods decreased and their export is declined, due to which peasants came under serious problems like selling their harvest and paying the revenue. Entry of Simon Commission. During this period, the new Tory government of England formed Statutory Commission under Sir John Simon. It was formed against the nationalist movement in India. It examines the functioning of constitutional system in India and suggests changes. Since the commission did not have any Indian member, so there will be no chance to get benefit to Indians. This commission is opposed by demonstration by all parties together with the slogan, "Go back Simon." Offer of Dominion status. In order to stop this demonstration, the Viceroy Lord Irwin in October 1929 gave an unclear assurance of Dominion status and said that there will be round-table conference to discuss future constitution. Dominion status signifies semi-independence to country. Congress leaders were not satisfied with the offer of Dominion status. A group within Congress led by Jawaharlal Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose became more aggressive. Group that want to accept the offer gradually reduced their influence. Purna Swaraj. In December 1929, Jawaharlal Nehru as head of Congress formally accepted the demand of Purna Swaraj, that is, full independence for India. And it was declared that 26 January 1930 would be celebrated as Independence Day. On this day, people were to take pledge to struggle for complete independence of India. Unfortunately, this celebration got very poor public support.